Hello friends, welcome to part 2 of macromolecules. In this video, we will discuss regarding viscosity average molecular weight. Determination of molecular weight of polymer by viscosity method. The presence of macromolecule raises the viscosity of solvent due to inhomogeneities introduced by large molecule. First of all, let's see definition of first relative viscosity. If eta 0 is viscosity of pure solvent and eta that of the solution at the same temperature, then relative viscosity is given by expression eta r is equal to eta upon eta 0. Specific viscosity, it is defined as relative increase in viscosity. Thus, eta Sp is equal to eta minus eta 0 divided by eta 0. On solving, you get eta r minus 1. So eta Sp is equal to eta r minus 1. Then reduced viscosity. It is defined as relative increase in viscosity per unit concentration of polymer. That means eta reduced is equal to eta Sp divided by C, where C is concentration of polymer in gram per 100 ml. Next definition is of intrinsic viscosity. Reduced viscosity is depend on concentration. If a curve is plotted between eta Sp upon C versus C, it can be extrapolated to C is equal to 0. The extrapolated value is known as intrinsic viscosity. Thus, it is given by expression eta I is equal to limit C tends to 0 eta Sp upon C. So, the value of eta I can be easily determined by knowing value of reduced viscosity. Staudinger shows that the intrinsic viscosity of polymer is related to molecular weight by the relation eta I is equal to K into m raised to power A, where K and A, these are the constant for specific polymer in specific solvent. Thus, once K and A are known, the molecular weight of high polymer, that is capital M, can be determined simply by knowing value of intrinsic viscosity. Now, how to determine values of K and A? From equation eta I is equal to K into m raised to power capital A, take logarithm on both sides and solve. So you get log of eta I is equal to log K plus A into log m. The values of K and A can be determined by measuring the eta I of series of sample of a given polymer, the molecular weight of which are known. The value of log eta I are then plotted versus log m. Now see equation 2, it is equation of straight line. The intercept will be equal to log k and slope of straight line will be equal to A. Viscosity method is a relative method as the molecular weight obtained depend upon the molecular weight obtained by some other method. Now, how to measure viscosity? For measurement of viscosity, Ostwald viscometer or Oberhard viscometer is used. In Ostwald viscometer, fixed volume of solution is to be taken, while in Oberhard viscometer, it is not necessary to take same volume for measurement of time period. Using viscometer, few precautions must be taken. First, the temperature of solution should be same because there is a effect of variation of temperature on viscosity of solution. Second one is that the viscometer should be clamped perfectly vertical so that flow of liquid is same for all solution. Third precaution to be taken is impurity should be avoided in the solution, otherwise it obstructs the flow of solution through capillary. Now, how to determine viscosity average molecular weight experimentally? First of all, prepare solution of different concentrations, say C1, C2, C3, etc. Then calculate viscosity for this concentration, say eta 1, eta 2, eta 3, and so on, and also for solvent. Then take ratio of viscosity of solution to the viscosity of solvent. That means if we take 5 concentration, then values of eta r will be eta r1, eta r2, eta r3, eta r4, and eta r5, like this. Then calculate eta Sp by subtracting 1 from eta r. So you get various values of eta Sp like eta Sp1, eta Sp2, eta Sp3 and so on. Then calculate eta reduce. As you know, eta reduce is nothing but eta Sp upon C. So that values become eta reduce 1, eta reduce 2, eta reduce 3 and so on. And then plot a graph between eta reduce versus concentrate. So you get a straight line, and by extrapolating the straight line to C is equal to 0, we get intrinsic viscosity. Then as you know, intrinsic viscosity is related with the molecular weight by the relation eta I is equal to K into m raised to power A. So m can be calculated if eta I, K and A are known. Here only unknown factor is eta I, which can be determined experimentally, and thus we can calculate value of m, which is nothing but viscosity average molecular weight. Thank you for watching this video.